your self-development, well, it's about you, right? It's not about me and what I think is important to you. Your self-development is completely about you, and your self-development needs are going to be different than my self-development needs, right? The Maslow's hierarchy of needs, which is what you're looking at here on the right-hand side, explains each of our needs in detail. So if you study this model and you compare your needs to the ones that are illustrated, you have to ask yourself, do you have a strong foundation? Do you have a strong foundation, right? Because personal development is a lifelong process. It's a way for people to assess their skills and their qualities, to consider their aims in life, and to set goals in order to realize and maximize their potential. In 1970, Maslow suggested that all individuals have this inbuilt need for personal development, which occurs through a process that he called self-actualization. So the extent at which people are able to develop depends on certain needs being met. And these needs form a hierarchy. And only when one level of those needs are met can someone move on to the next level, right? And as change occurs throughout people's lives, the level of need that's motivating someone's behavior at any one time can also change. So what I'm trying to tell you is that you can't begin to develop your leadership skills if you're struggling with the security of health, or if you're struggling with the security of work or money or family, right? Your basic needs of sleep, relaxation, activity, exercise, all of these are important and foundational to developing your leadership skills. They have to come first before you can look at developing your leadership skills. This is an important concept. So I'm going to spend a little bit more time on this before we go to the other ones. I have 5 steps to managing your personal self-development following the PDCA, Plan, Do, Check, Act cycle, or Plan, Do, Study, Act. But the first thing that you need to do is you need to create a vision for where you want to be in the future. So this is going to become what I call your true north, your personal true north. So every decision should then be aligned to this true north, right? Most of us find it easier to motivate ourselves to learn and to improve if we have a purpose in doing so. Your personal vision gives you a clear idea of where you want to be in the next few months or the next year, and it all tells you why, right? And it's a reminder of why. So this is a crucial part in developing this purpose. The next thing that you want to do is you want to actually put together a plan, okay? Put together a plan. So once you're clear about where you want to go and why, then you start planning how to get there. So who do you need to meet? What books or podcasts should you listen to? What mentors do you need to reach out to, and on what topics, right? Drawing up this personal development plan is not essential. It's not mandatory, but it does make the planning process much more realistic. I personally create a 1-year plan, and then I do 90-day planning cycles underneath that, 90-day PDCA cycles. So next, you need to actually carry out the plan, right? You have to actually do the plan. This is obviously important. Don't wait to get started. Just go out and do it, right? Because you can adjust along the way. In fact, it's also a good idea to keep record of what you're doing, right? Because this will move you into the check phase. So by writing down your key developments in your learning and development when they occur, then you can reflect back on your successes at a later date, right? That's important. So regular review of your personal development plans and your development activities is going to ensure that you learn from what you've done. And then the last thing is to act on these results, right? This is key. It will also ensure that your activities continue to move you towards your goals and that your goals or your vision remain relevant to you.